So they say, you know, it's good to, you know, the district, it just doesn't have to be Chocolate City. You know, we can have all races here and everybody can get along here, and Bob here, and Mustafa here, Jill here, and Taekwon here. That's what they try to tell us. But it's not working out like that. It's not working out like that in the district. I'm just going to open this. Just let me drop a couple things and open it up. This is a serious problem here. All right, so we're dealing with a process and a people. We know that it's not going to be fair. The black population have gone from, what was it, 52% of the black population in the district in the year 2008, 47% of the black population, 47% of the population in the district in the year 2010, it went down to 47%. Now we're sitting at about 41%. Losing an average these days, according to the current cycle, of 3% per year. Hello. Now the question is, and even if you're not from the district, but most people here from the district, can we afford to lose that rate of population per year or even every couple of years? Can you afford to lose that 3% constantly over and over again? Everything being built in the district. Cranes everywhere. So much damn building everywhere, I can't keep up with it. Something popping up here and popping up there and damn near popping up everywhere. Nobody asked us. Nobody got our approval. Nobody asked us that we want it. And every day, random, unapproved construction and development is being jammed down our throats. And we're saying that we must take a stand and do something about it as leadership. And if we get some people behind us, we want to attack it with everything we got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, let me cover a couple points on the flyer, and we'll go into the panelists and see if we can achieve our objective. Our objective here, our theory is that if we build a united front amongst all of the dissatisfied leadership and activists, that we would have a chance to build a defensive front, a defensive line, a black power movement, an anti-gentrification movement that will begin to stop this thing. Yeah. That's the general theory as we get into the specifics of it. But let me ask you this. How many of y'all believe that if we had a united front with uncompromising leaders dedicated to fighting the white onslaught and fighting for our people, how many of you believe that that could be effective in this fight?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody.
Are you with this? Then we're going to proceed on. Then we're going to proceed on. We're going to go from here and we're going to proceed on. Now we said here, blacks are being driven out of our city. Genocide is being committed. They say, oh, it's not that serious. It's just genocide. Genocide means the killing off of a whole people. Well, hell, last I checked, all the black population was being wiped out here.
Yes, sir.
The last I checked here, I don't know if that was right, but they said 50,000 whites was moving in a year and 30,000 blacks out every year.
I believe.
I don't know if all of that's correct, but I do know that every crane going up is not for you. I do know that this housing that's being built here, it is absolutely not for you. Now, every dissatisfied, angry, and worried citizen must attend this emergency summit.
That's right.
Now, let's look at the class. Let's see. Y'all mad, right?
Yeah.
Now, according to what I know, we got the middle class, the working class, and what we call so-called poor people or the underclass. Is that right? We got them three kind of classes here. Is the middle class upset in this city?
Yes.
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 Okay, so ain't no more middle class. So we would have to say that, since we got a yes there, if the middle class is upset, then they must have already recognized that if it ain't no black people in this, I mean, first of all, if the prices get so high, if the gentrification reaches such a level, the average so-called middle class person, which making between $30,000 and $70,000 a year, that they will not be able to afford to live in the District of Columbia. That they cannot afford a $2,000 one-bedroom apartment or a $2,800, $3,000 two-bedroom apartment.
That's right.
They said, well, you know, if you just get your credit right and you just do all that, we can buy a house. You can buy a house. Well, you might could.
Not in the district.
But let me say this. You buying a house in the District of Columbia for an average middle-class person is no easy task these days. And competing against white folks with a lot of either money or credit or other advantages is not a fair fight at all at this stage of the game. There's other people in the black middle class that say they're making money in the district. They got business in the district. They're making money in the district, right? Well, if it ain't no black people in the district, how you as a black business person or a middle class person or whatever your deal is in the district, who your business gonna be amongst if it ain't no black population? Huh? Who is your business gonna be done amongst if the black population gonna be wiped out? You say, well, I got a contract in the district. I got me a contract. I'm serving so-and-so. Who the hell you gonna serve if the people you serve is getting driven out of here? Huh? If you're a business, where is your customer gonna come from if your customer base is getting wiped out?
That's right.
So it appears to me that we all in the same boat together, right? Now, the working class, brother and sister, I'm working class. I'm $36,000 a year. I'm $28,000. I'm $41,000 a year. I'm trying to make a living in the district. I'm trying to keep a job. I'm trying to keep my head afloat. Oh, you're in serious jeopardy. Because the prices are rising. There's no such thing as affordable housing because as we read from Mrs. Leaks here, reconfirmed that if you're spending more than 30% of your monthly income on housing and utilities, then there's a problem. Now, if you're paying a mortgage or a rent and utilities, how many of y'all are paying more than 30% of your monthly budget trying to stay housed here in the district and pay your utilities? The working class is under direct threat. And our appeal to the working class, brother and sister, is heed the call. Heed the call and understand what we're about to conclude here tonight. Because as a working class person, you are high slated on this list for destruction and to be driven out of here by force.
Yes.
Unless we are successful here. Unless I'm missing something, I don't see a lot of black groups. I have seen black-led groups fighting for this problem. Now, I've seen white groups fighting for this problem. There are more white groups, white liberal groups fighting for this problem than us. That's coming to an end. Because even some of them white liberals, you part of the problem because you live here too, damn it. Hello? Even Bob with his liberal Bob. Liberal Bob's in your neighborhood too. Liberal Bob. He loves you and he's still a problem, Bob. We got to pick up this banner for ourselves. There's no slave master that's going to come here and save us, and if we don't get up right now and put a plan together to save ourselves, it's all over.
That's right. That's right.
It's all this flyer, so we take the dissatisfied, the angry, and the worried. Are you dissatisfied?
Yes.
Are you angry?
Yes.
How angry are you?
Pissed off.
Are you worried? Are you worried? And even if you got something for yourself, are you worried about the next man?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
That's why I'm worried about the next man.
Black Power.
Now on this flyer, you have a legend in this city. On this flyer, we put the face inside of here of Marion Barry. Because Marion Barry was the last mayor in this city that could be trusted with the interests of the people. Marion Barry. Every mayor that has come after him has been an Uncle Tom.
Yes. Yes.
Every mayor that has come after Marion Barry has been an Uncle Tom or a Hunter Mom.
Yes.
Hello?
Call it like it is, brother. Make your point.
Mr. Marion Barry, the issues he had, notwithstanding. One thing we knew about Mr. Barry, even when he was a council member, even when he was in his latter days as a Ward 8 council member, he could be trusted to look after the interests of working class people and poor people in the District of Columbia. And you ain't got no politician up here like that. You ain't got no city councilman like that these days. Pardon my language, but who is this goddamn city council? What in the hell is this city council? Huh? Who is this
The
goddamn
misfit.
city
I know
council?
that's right. You said the misfit.
The young brother's trying.
It's a roster full of times. I mean, just not even what Dr. Colin Muhammad called tartar sauce time. You know, a time with some sauce on it. I mean, they're just bland. They're just bland and dry. How did you let them get on the council? How did you let these people get on the council? I mean, when Chuck said every brother ain't a brother. I mean, come on, man. I mean, these people are dry.
Raw.
Okay, so that's the blacks on the council. So-called blacks on the council. Maybe I'm wrong.
I doubt it.
Maybe I'm wrong. Where is that city council member? Where is that city council? Name that city council member that is the champion of the people's interest right now. Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. I got one man I like. I got one man I like. At least I feel like I can work with. Trayon White. I give him him. Can't say all of them. We got to be clear. He's a man that I have some hope in. But if we don't get around him, and if we don't protect him, and if he don't get some backup, he'll just be swallowed up. Hello? Because even though his heart is with the people, he's in over his head. Trayon White is a young black man with the right intentions. But there's a beast that has the eyes on the area and the land mass that he controls. And they are looking to devour him. And devour that land, that expensive land, that land up on Stanton dwellings, that land that overlooks the Capitol, that land, and they'll do anything to get the land, and they'll wipe Trayon out and us out to get what they want. And the crack is coming. The crack is here. He's everywhere. Let me try to get off of here, man. Look. We want to take action and action now. No affordable housing. We say, come speak your piece and organize about no affordable housing. How many of you agree that the District of Columbia, the elected officials, that everybody has wiped out affordable housing in the district? Raise your hand out. Raise your hand out. Affordable housing is a joke. Affordable affordable housing. Well, we're going to tear this down, and then 20% of the units are going to be dedicated to affordable housing. So if you just step aside for a minute, we're going to have you right back. The hell if they will, and the hell if they have. Who is going to hold the officials in this city accountable for the lack of affordable housing? Who is going to step to these developers, these construction companies themselves?
We are. Go ahead, sister.
Let me tell you this. Who is going? We should tell you what we want to. Forget asking who is going. I'm sorry, I keep going on too long. Let's work with it. Affordable housing. Affordable housing. We got to build a movement quick, fast, in a hurry that says no affordable housing, no re-election for you anywhere on that city council or the mayor's office. No affordable housing, no vote. Don't even come in our neighborhoods. Every politician should be ran back with a wall of fire when they come with them damn signs. Every year coming around, vote for me. Vote for you for what? And we are here and have organized and looked to organize with you to build a force that will put a fear of God in these people in City Hall.
Yes, sir.
The fear of God in their raggedy behinds as they sit down there taking money from developers and making slick slide deals.
Yeah.
And come out here talking about they represent you. Hell, if they represented us, we wouldn't even have to be here tonight. 2018 elections. We got to put some brothers and sisters back in office that we can trust right away.
Yeah.
Right away. Where is John Cheeks?
Right here.
We need John Cheeks in Congress right away. We need John Cheeks in Congress right away. John Cheeks. Our man for Congress. We need John Cheeks. And John Cheeks we can trust. John Cheeks is fighting for reparations. He ain't fighting for no damn handout. He's fighting for reparations. And I can tell you as a brother, he cares about our people. He works day and night. But look, we need others. We need others. We up here in Vincent Gray Ward. This Vincent Gray Ward, yes it is. It's one of my wards too. Oh, Vincent Gray. And we gotta break out of this cycle, man. Vincent Gray's probably a good guy half the time, covered in house or whatever, but what is he doing about this? Mr. Gray said he want to be the mayor, but what the hell happened to Ward 7? You want to be the mayor, but has anything changed in Ward 7? Huh? All right, so we need new candidates. We need new ANCs. We got to infiltrate from the advisory neighborhood commission level. We're seeking brothers and sisters who live in the neighborhoods so we can back them and finance them and who believe in this agenda, and we get a hold of this problem precinct by precinct, ANC by ANC, single member district.
Yes.
Can you feel us on that?
Yes.
If you're gonna play ball in the district, you gotta know how to play political ball in the district, and you gotta know how to fight precinct by precinct. Not just ward by ward. We're looking for candidates. We're looking for freedom fighters. We're looking for soldiers. We're looking for people that are serious about this to unite with us so that we can plot this election strategy in 2018.
Yes.
We want a dog, and if we can't get a candidate for mayor, then this issue must dog their trail. It must be a group of strong, committed, damn near guerrilla underground activists that will pop up on our ass everywhere. They will just be on your ass. Who the hell is this stop the destruction everywhere I go? They are here. They're in the city council. They're in the council Gotta be tough in the nation. Hard nose like that. Then they'll start giving us some respect. We're too soft right now. We're too soft right now. Skyrocketing property taxes. Taxes going everywhere. Because they build something. Now your property tax bill, you up now another $2,000 a year, $3,000 a year, $4,000 a year. I hope we got some good information tonight on how to counter it. Didn't we?
Yes.
Did you find out from Ms. Harris? Dornessa, did they give you some information about specifically how to counter property taxes? You should have got that. You gotta fight it. You can't just get a letter in the mail from the district saying this is your new property tax rate. You say, oh, well, I just go on and pay it. All right. Police issues. There was a lot of that. And it's not just we want some more police. We want some more officers on the beat. You know how y'all do in the district. We want more officers. Killing and crime. Well, I'm sure they went into it. I'm sure we understand. The more we killing each other, the more we helping the white man. The more we throwing trash in our community, the more we got violence and problems in our community. All we're doing is helping drive the property values either down or pave the way for somebody else to come on in. And white people are not even afraid of the crime and violence. We the ones moving out, so it's just too violent here. I gotta go, I got to get out of here. And while we getting out of here, here come Colonial Custer, and here come Daniel Boone. The white man may be a lot of things, but he is not frightened. He come right amongst so-called niggas.
Check.
The white man come move right in. You can be shooting. I've seen some things I ain't seen in the district in a long time. I mean, right here on 18th and Benning Road, somebody shooting dope over here, a man on the ground there, and Becky walking right by you. 1 o'clock in the damn morning, walking right over your black behind, and don't even have a pack of dogs. Normally they come with a dog. So many dogs years ago they had them like reindeer. They would need protection. They'd be out there like 8 dogs, reindeer. Now they don't even need the dog. Two-legged dog don't even need a four-legged dog no more. Inside of the District of Columbia, man, they're not afraid of you. They're moving amongst you, taking over and plotting to take you out. Well, how are they plotting to take you out? Well, we get all into that. You remember Metropolitan Baptist Church over on 13th and R Street? You remember how the people used to park their cars and they had an arrangement with the school where they parked their cars on the school grounds to be able to get the religious service going? And you remember how the white gentrifiers came in and moved on them and prevented them from parking their cars and conducting the church business to the point where the church just threw their hands up and moved out? How many areas in the District of Columbia have whites now smartly taken over the areas and control the policy and control the police commanders and the precinct leaders where they are doing the bid of the gentrifiers these days? Yeah. It infiltrated this thing and taken over all over the city. Right. Reparations and recovery. Yes. We need a Recovery Act. I'm praying to God we can get a Recovery Act. Because it ain't no fair fight. Talking about, oh hey, well we need to get out, we need to buy these houses. Brothers and sisters, you competing against white people to buy houses in the district is like Mike Tyson in his prime. Fighting against Pee Wee Herman out of his prime. I want you to do that. Get your credit together. Try to buy a piece of land here if you can afford it. Do all of that. We're fighting for all of that. But without some type of adjustment here, without some type of correction of the historical wrongs here, without some reparations here, you ain't got a chance here to fight against a bunch of white folks coming in here with all that money and all that credit. They'll wipe you out in a heartbeat. Yes. With all the advantages they have with banks and credit and finance. Out of control, unapproved construction. Yeah. How many of you are sick and tired of seeing buildings going up in the District of Columbia? I'm coming to the end of it. Now, one of my main proposals here, and I've been talking about it, and I'm thinking we got the experts now to do it. Just like we're pushing for a referendum for recovery and want to get that past the Board of Elections this fall. Right now, we are definitely, I would like these designers here to help us design a referendum. If you know what a referendum is, raise your hand. Just be honest about it. A referendum is a public vote on law in the district, a public vote which will establish a certain law in the district. Now, you can't establish any law because it's all tied up with this colonial Home Rule Act.
Yeah.
However, many things have been passed here in the district that the council didn't want to pass, but it was passed with a referendum. Sisters and brothers, okay, we got it. Sisters and brothers and Miss Leaks and Mr. Shabazz and Mr. Cuffey and Brother Eric Sheptock and others who have been on this panel, I solidly say we need a referendum against gentrification in the district. We need a referendum and a public vote. And if I had it my way, the referendum would say there is a moratorium. There is a ban on all construction, unless it's a library or a recreation center. There's a ban on all construction, a moratorium on all construction until further notice and until such construction is approved by the residents of the District of Columbia and the areas where that construction is taking place. We got to get the language right, and as an attorney, I'm willing to help work it, and we got to get it through. We got to have something go on the ballot that will stop and check the development, stop the permits, stop the issuing of permits, stop the development, and have a moratorium and a period of time where we can sort this thing out. Because right now, we're being bullied. We're being bullied. It's going up here, it's going up there. Hell, we don't know where it's coming from. A bunch of people making millions right in our face. Billions right in our face. Where is the money going for the poor and the suffering people who are here all along? Where is the job going for the black electrician, the black carpenter, the black plumber? Where are we getting our cut out of this damn development? If we approve of the development. We don't even approve of it, but the parts of it that we might approve of it, goddamn it, where's our cut?
Right.
And so we're saying that if you're building in the District of Columbia and if we allow you to build, because we want to start moving on these construction companies, demonstrating on these construction sites, shutting down these damn bulldozers. They just come here, I ain't never seen a city where you can just build at will. You just build at will. A white man running around laughing, he's smiling with his hat on, just right in the middle of the black community. And we shooting 10 people, we up here shooting. I keep doing it, y'all keep working with me. We could have shot 10 people just over the weekend, right in the same hood, and shot, killed, knifed each other. And a white man show up on Monday with a construction hat, building stuff right up in here to wipe you out, and he's harmless, walking right around with his little notepad. We have to move on these construction sites. We have to move on these areas and make it hard for developers to build. We have to put worries on Clark Construction. Clark Construction said, man, I didn't calculate this. I calculated my permit costs. I calculated my building costs. I calculated my insurance costs. I didn't calculate some mad black people shutting my damn building site.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I didn't calculate on the city councilman that I thought I gave some money to and cut a deal with. I didn't calculate on that councilman turning around and backing out because the citizens of his ward and the precinct put so much fire and heat on him. Now he knows he won't get back in the office, so even though he took that development money, we can't count on this time now because he's afraid they'll run him out of office. I didn't calculate on that if I'm the head of Clark Construction. We have to start making, we're going to, not we have to, we're going to. We're here to do.
Yes.
Make these moves right now. And so that is my outline of some of the problems. That is my spirit. And that is our spirit who organized this conference. We've gotten beyond the times of just criticizing. We've gotten beyond the point of just complaining. We have gotten beyond the point of just objecting to what is happening in this city and what is happening from white supremacy in this city. And we are here to do something about it.
That's right.
And I'm here to put the stamp on it today.
That's right.
I'm here to put the stamp on it today.
We're going to meet your
Black
hand.
Power, are you with us? Are you going to fight with us? All right, now don't let me scare you about nothing I see. But we got to get tougher. You've been too nice in the district. And you've been too nice in the district, and being nice will get you taken advantage of. Let's go to the panel. Let me hear this. Matter of fact, I'm going to